So I'm here now with two of the leading ladies darts players in Ireland, who I believe are two of the best sporting achievers in the country at the moment. We've Katie Sheldon and Robyn Byrne. Just this weekend alone, Robyn won the inter-county singles title, beating Katie in the final, and the pair of them also won the inter-counties pairs title. So firstly, I'd like to ask you yourself, maybe Katie, in terms of, are you happy with your achievements this weekend with the Dublin team?
Yeah, look, it started off great on Friday night winning the pairs. We had a flying start in the group stages of the team event, top of our group, beating some good teams along the way, and obviously getting met in the final. Robyn was superb in the final, missed a few doubles, but these things happen. Unfortunately, today we didn't beat Kilkenny in the quarter final, but look, we gave them a good push.
Very good, yeah. And in terms for yourself, Robyn, is it when you're playing Katie in a final, is that difficult considering you are kind of good friends and partners as well, or do you enjoy getting one over on her when you're playing in such a good game?
Come here, me and Katie are great friends, and we've had many battles, and she's beat me and I've beat her, and I'm sure she's happy when she beats me, and I'm very happy when I beat her. But it's just another game of darts for us, and we play each other that often that we're used to beating each other up at this stage. And last night we had a really good final. We both played really well, so especially when Katie's playing well, it's great to get a win over.
Brilliant, yeah. One achievement I didn't mention there is that she's also won the World Cup last year as part of an Irish ladies team. The first team outside the UK or the Netherlands to win that trophy. How significant was that for the ladies game in Ireland, and how big an achievement was it, do you think, for yourselves?
Well, for ourselves it was an absolutely huge achievement for the team, and between myself, Katie, and then we had Caroline Breen and Aoife McCormick with us, and it was a fantastic achievement. Like, it's the pinnacle of darts, it's the World Cup, it's the highest amateur achievement you can get. For us to be the first ones outside of England and the Netherlands to do that is a massive achievement. Like, they're the two big names in darts, two big countries in darts. They're the two that everyone fears going into these tournaments, but we didn't have to fear going into the tournament. We beat the Netherlands in the last 16. We've seen England going out in the semi-final, and we beat Wales in the final. And in terms of darts in the country, you should definitely give it a lift. You should give it a boost for men's, women's darts. Doesn't matter who it is. It's a huge achievement for darts in Ireland in general. To see a team going over there, we won the Six Nations a couple of years ago, so to go in and back that up, that's not just a fluke, that's not a one-off. We're there, like, we're one of the big teams now. We're one of the big main women's teams when it comes to international darts, and we proved that by winning the World Cup.
Yeah, and in terms of the strength of the ladies game at the moment, I mean, as we're speaking to you now, there's a final going on down there between Cavan and Wexford. I mean, how strong is the ladies game now, and do you feel that what more could be done maybe to bring it on a bit?
Well, I always say the women's game is constantly being pushed, whether it starts over here and there's darts in England. There's people from Ireland travelling overseas tournaments. You've young ones coming up, which keeps growing and growing the game, which is amazing. And it's great to see. Obviously, the more these ladies push it, the bigger we're going to get and the better we're all going to get.
Very good, yeah. And just in terms of maybe what you have then for the year ahead, I mean, is there any particular achievements that you are looking towards in terms of maybe your own individual careers? Is there any big tournaments in the UK? Or?
Yeah. Myself and Katie travel over every couple of weeks for the women's series in the PDC. I think I can speak for both of us when I say the main achievement for us every year is to try and qualify for the Women's World Match Play. Katie qualified for the inaugural Women's World Match Play. I qualified last year, and I don't see any reason why we can't go on and win these events. Like, it's not just qualifying. Qualifying isn't the final. Like, once you get there, you try and win games, try and win tournaments. So I think going on, winning women's series events and qualifying for the Women's World Match Play, finishing top 8 in the world, that's what we aim for.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good. I have to ask you, Robyn, I know your father Joe's downstairs getting ready to play in the final against Donegal in the Inter-Counties final for Dublin. Who has the bragging rights in the families? Who would be the better player, yourself or the dad?
Again, same with me and Katie. We beat each other up. Me and my dad do beat each other up. We play each other often enough, and he beats me and I beat him. And I think the last time we played, I beat him. So I'll take the bragging rights for now. But the next time we play, he'll probably beat me, and it'll be bragging rights back to him then.
And has that been good for your career to have a dad that's involved in the game? Because there's a lot of kind of youth darts now, or there's been a focus on youth darts happening. I mean, do you think that's good that parents can get their kids involved in the game and help?
Where I'm playing darts since I'm 5 or 6 years old, and I've always had my dad there playing, and as a player living in the same house, just someone to practice with, someone to give you advice. He's one of the most experienced men in that room downstairs. He's playing county darts over 20 years. He's been captain of Dublin 20 years. He's a fantastic player himself and in his own right. So to have him behind me and to know that if I need a bit of advice, I can go to him, and he's always there for me every time I need him. So yeah, it's definitely a help if you have a family member, especially if your father plays. It's great.
That's brilliant. Listen, thanks very much for the pair of you for talking to me. We'll be hearing a lot more from these two, I imagine, over the next few years, as they're, as I say, the main two players, and they're going to be in the finals of most big events here in Ireland, and hopefully in the UK and further afield too, and doing well for Ireland as well. Thanks very much.
Thank you.